Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Hey. What's up, y'all?
What's up with it, man? We're here.
Indeed.
We're actually here.
We are here.
All right. But before we get started, the views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast platform, its affiliates, or even the host. The information provided is for general entertainment informational purposes only and should not be taken as legal, financial, or professional or relationship advice. The host and guests are not liable for any errors or omission in the content, nor for any losses, injuries, or damages arising from the use of the information provided. Listeners are encouraged to seek professional advice relevant to their specific circumstances.
I'll take a sip.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry about everything. If you take anything that I say here to heart, just understand this ain't that. Don't do that. Don't do it to yourself. It's all smoke and mirrors.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Now, since we got the business out the way,
tell me why I found out that apparently from the internet, according to the internet, all men are gay.
Wait, but before we get into that, let's talk about what the topic is at the show.
I just want to make sure my hearing is correct.
You heard what he said, but we're going to go right back to that because that's the crazy stuff that we see on the internet. But the topic of the show is, are you being dishonest if you haven't shared everything with your partner?
It's only 2 minutes, for God.
I'm saying.
You want to cut to the intro?
That's what we're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Please. Intro? You sure? Anything else you want to? Okay, cool.
Let's get it, Bob. And we are back. Welcome everybody to Running with Scissors.
Oh my
Indeed.
He's
ready. I know he's ready.
We missed last week. He's like he's making up for it this week. So let's let the people know who we are.
Oh no!
Start with Mr. Jump the Shark. Come on, Mr. Jump the Shark. Go for it.
With the one L in the building.
Y'all go ahead. Let's introduce ourselves. Yeah, let's introduce ourselves.
Let's do that.
Let's do it.
And you are?
Hi guys. Hi everyone. If you don't know, you won't know. I'm Ezel Moon, and I'm on this podcast on Wednesdays called Running with Scissors, and I got some things to say, especially about the internet. Everybody else?
Boy. Sure. I'm RG, currently the King of Sorrow, fine co-host of this fine podcast, and a sane asylum we call Running with Scissors. Nice to meet you.
We will not be second that.
How about you?
Who we got?
We only got one more person.
I am Penny Owens, right?
Come back to us.
Yeah.
And I am the CEO of Truly You, and my lovely friends here of Running with Scissors. We're all here together every Wednesday, except for you. You guys got more things going on. Make sure y'all tell them about that at the end, for sure. Shale.
Okay.
It's me, your girl Michelle with the one L, and I am here with my lovely co-host each and every Wednesday. So make sure you guys tune in if this is your first time. Welcome. If it's not, thank you for coming back.
No doubt. Our family rock with us, man. They rock with us. Shout out to our homies on Instagram. A Step Above Perfection 1 has joined the chat. What up, my girl? Good to see you. So, yep.
Awesome.
Chat's already popping as always.
Yeah, the chat's already popping. I got the people in the chat. Hey, what's up, Kenya? And I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but hey, Ashina, Alcoholic, and hey,
Ashwagandha. Assalamu alaikum. Alaikum salam.
Oh, we want them to come back, dog. How about that?
You said you want them to come back.
We want them to come back, dog.
Right.
We should really tell people, hey man, How y'all feeling? How's y'all week? How y'all been? Y'all good?
Good.
Missed you guys.
Week was good. Week was good.
That's what's up.
You know, it was a little rough, but we held it down, bro. Glad to have you back, though. You know, it's nothing. The party is not a party without Ezel Moon in the building.
Absolutely not. Absolutely, we missed you.
I missed y'all too, man. I heard y'all held it down and
we represented for you. At one point, RG thought you had jumped into us.
Yeah. I thought you cloned yourself last week. I was like, who am I talking to? I'm looking, I'm like, hey, yo.
Yeah, he was totally
your spirit was definitely here. Okay.
God,
oh yeah.
I'm glad. You know, man, look, I've been dealing with quite a bit, but thankful to be back. Thoughts and prayers to, everybody that has been affected by loss. And I want to give a big shout out to a couple people real fast. Shout out to Lex, it was her birthday. That's shout out to my Trisha, it's her birthday as well. Shout out to Isabella, it's her birthday as well. I don't know, man. Like God has blessed some real cool Pisces in my life. So, shout out to them.
Georgia, right? Georgia, right?
You said Georgia?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. You'll think.
No.
Okay, that's why I said Georgia.
I'm about to say, good job being settled by.
That was good. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Well, and so you know how you can ask somebody a question without revealing,
without asking them.
All obvious.
But we all are part of the conversation, so we don't know.
Sorry.
And you will hear the rest of the conversation after the show.
You're being rude.
Later. That was a good one.
I want to show it to my sister friend Key. Say her birthday. She probably not watching because it's her birthday today. But shout out to Key.
Shout out. All right. Can we start?
Yeah, can we start?
Stuff I seen on the internet.
Won't you start us off?
You ready for that?
All right.
Wait. You know I got the intro.
All right.
Wait. Let me hit the intro though.
Take a sip of my
I'm gonna hit the intro.
Crap I seen on the internet.
Okay, so
Easy, what you got?
Man, apparently all men are gay. All men are gay. Not just the ones in Atlanta. All men are apparently gay. So here's the thing.
Okay.
If in fact you like a woman because she at one point in time was sperm, you like another man's sperm, and that makes you gay.
So what type of idiot
what?
you listen to, and why have you not turned off your internet?
Listen. I want to be very clear. Sir. I've never ever said this in my life before, but I mean this now. I believe in segregation. I believe in apartheid. I believe in internet segregation and internet apartheid. Keep me away from whatever part of the internet as that, like is spewing that information. That makes no sense to me. And the thing is, the part that bothers me the most is I'm thinking, this is gonna be a high schooler that's spewing this nonsense, right? No.
Oh Lord, how bad is it, dog?
No.
Who's the jack off that said that nonsense?
It is literally, dog. I don't know what's going on with the kids in their early 20s, but apparently that's they jam. So segregate my internet. Keep
it's that P that was in the dating pool. It's that P in the dating pool. Letting everybody up.
That's the heroin in someone's veins when they had
the person who said that is probably friends with the person who I saw on the internet who said that humans are not supposed to drink water.
Man, you know what? There's more validity in that. There's more validity in that. All right. So,
I don't understand. I need you to help me understand the
because
validity in that.
You're supposed to like get your water
You're supposed to eat it. You're supposed to eat it. Eat it, right?
You're supposed to eat consuming fruits and vegetables, and that's what's going to provide you your water intake. But
okay, I was waiting for him to go off the rails. That's why I gave him his ISO.
Yeah, that's exactly what the person said. But he said we are not only animals or things that are walk on all fours are supposed to drink water.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's that.
That's what he said. I mean, I don't listen.
I'm still thirsty as hell. I'm about to drink this water.
I've been drinking water my entire life, and I never had a problem.
Drink this passion for water.
And they said that our tongues are not even long enough to knock water out of a bowl, so we should not be drinking water.
Because I got a whole ass cup, stupid. I don't need a bowl to drink out of.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
But people were co-signing it, so listen.
No, that was interesting. Now, I used to not drink water at all. I used to only get my water through food, and because water, it would strip my throat, and I would throw it back up. So I didn't drink water on the regular basis.
I don't know. Like, listen.
Damn.
When I was more dehydrated, I just had more cucumbers and melons.
We learned a lot of things as we evolve and life goes on. So
when you was dehydrated?
Well, yes, because of the water intake. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. It gave you a lot of water, didn't it?
It gave me more. Yeah, I'm alive.
What's up?
Oh shit.
What's up? I feel it. I mean, I don't feel it. I mean, I prefer.
Dog,
I don't.
Real friend.
Mango.
I prefer a good old glass of water.
This is my thing. Yeah, you can have all
you are a horrible human being, sir.
But it's interesting because when you think about it, though, because they'll also tell you that naturally we're not supposed to have a whole bunch of food and fruit all together at the same time, the way we eat sandwiches and pizza and salads.
Right.
If you walked normally, if you were just outside eating whole fruits, you wouldn't have that much on one plate. But times we've evolved, so we eat a whole bunch of stuff. We drink out of cups. We use forks.
Right.
So
right.
But if you do go into history and try to make
it, to be honest.
If you try to make things link through history, it's going to say something like that. So it's like, okay, you're not all wrong, but it's 2024. So
nobody's buying that.
All right, so I got one more thing that I've seen on the internet, and I have so many questions. Can you guys indulge me for a second?
Okay, I'm scared.
All right, no, it's not that bad, but I just have a big ass question after I tell you guys this. So the guy who lived in an iron lung, he died today, right? His name is Paul Alexander. He spent his life in an iron lung from the age 6. He had polio or something like that, right?
Okay.
So my question is, who the hell is his insurance provider? He's been in an iron lung since he was 6. He lived to be 78. And why is my job not subscribed to them? Hold up. He's been in an iron lung under doctor's care for 70 years. Who's going to pay his rent? I almost had to take a loan out on my 401k to get my tooth fixed. And this dude been in an iron lung for damn near 7 years.
His insurance provider, huh? So that's what you walked away from with that? You walked away from that story with that.
You damn right, because my copay hella high. I'm tight.
Yeah.
Well,
piece of that guy,
I don't know who his insurance provider was.
I need his insurance provider, y'all.
Quite sure this probably was the freaking city or the damn government.
Mm-hmm.
For an iron lung for that long?
Dog.
That's a long ass.
Did you Google it? Google tells you everything.
Well, y'all know that folks that don't necessarily look like us tend to stay in the hospital for
absolutely. If it was one of us, they would have killed us.
They would be like, oops, I tripped over the plug.
Sucked all the hair out the lung. We would have been gone.
The thing is,
power outage only in this room.
We would have been gone.
Honestly, I mean, if you really think about it, they just don't pay their hospital bills, y'all. Like, they just let it go to collections, and then they dispute the collections.
Because technically, can they put you out the hospital? No, but they can. You can have a mishap.
Right? Oops.
Oh, mishap.
Oops.
You know what?
Oops. Sorry.
We got your child in a tin can. We gonna need these installments, dog. Stop playing with us. Yeah, you are right.
Or we gonna pull the plug.
Oh man.
I'm just saying.
Pulling the plug because you don't got no insurance.
Change the tank.
See, that's cool. Yes, that's right. But they're gonna find a way to dress it up and make it sound nice.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's not what they when they actually just pulled the plug. We need this iron lung for somebody else that's paying.
Somebody that actually got the plug.
That got some bread.
I mean, how many iron lungs do you think there is in this world?
Well, we know one of you,
Jerome.
We need this iron lung. You got to get out. You get evicted if you don't pay it.
I don't care how many bullets you got in your lungs.
You think something like that costs?
Yes.
How much you think something like that costs?
I don't know, but it can't be cheap.
A daily.
You think you're
gotta be in the tens of thousands on a daily?
A day?
An iron
so he was in
lung?
it from what age? From 6 to when?
70. He was 78, so he had been in an iron lung till yesterday.
Okay, wait a minute. I got a question.
From age 6.
Was this iron lung inside the hospital?
I don't know where the hell it was, but I know all I see is like a tube with this guy's head sticking out of it. So he's been there for a minute.
So maybe so he could walk around in it?
No, he was stationary.
I'm just thinking about lead poison. I'm sorry, I'm not jealous at all. Like what?
Hey, Michelle, how many people you see walk around with an iron lung?
In the 1930s, an iron lung cost about $1,500. Mind you, that was in the 1930s. An iron lung cost $1,500.
Like $15 million.
$1,500 a day?
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I just need to know who the hell is his insurance provider, because Blue Cross handle your BI, dog. Stop playing with me.
He ain't had no insurance.
That's stressful. That's mad stressful.
That man was stressed out his whole entire life in that iron lung.
Yeah,
he couldn't get no booty. He couldn't do nothing.
Yo, why?
I'm just saying,
you know what?
It's only 17 minutes in. It was only 17.
She's got a point, though.
We couldn't wait till like minute 30. No,
I'm sitting there like, dog, you better relax. Ain't nobody cleaning that tank out, fam. Ain't nobody cleaning that tank out. You better relax. I'm just saying,
bro. Like, you could you imagine staying in the iron lung for that long? And you, bro, I'd be pissed off every day. Yeah,
especially if you have access to the television and it's you
can see all the other
and you can see all the beautiful women,
bro. And you can't even like reach down there to you know what I'm saying to take care of it yourself.
Wow. Oh, he was laying down the whole time.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
So maybe he didn't watch TV.
So his eyes don't work either.
I'm saying you think he had a you think he,
don't have no
rather cruel. Like why would somebody want to live like this? This is cruel. This is cruelty. No, he's smiling. He's smiling.
Hey, I did have a conversation about this earlier this week. Look, when it comes to like my time and you know I'm in the hospital bed surrounded by my loved ones and everything, make sure y'all just have the baddies in there too. Like just have like just a like, I may not be able to do nothing with them. I just need to just be able to see them and just smile and be like, yeah, man.
And look, we'll make sure we rotate them out bi-weekly.
You know, just
rotate them out.
Rotate them out. You know what the deal is. Rotate them out every 2 weeks.
Let them rub on you a little bit.
I just, you know what I'm saying? Just like, oh, he was such a good man.
You know what? I had another joke, but I'm going to change that one.
Rub me and say nice things. I think that's.
I had another joke, but I'm going to change that one. We rotate them in 2 week intervals. That's the better joke. But the worst joke was really horrible.
2 weeks,
you know,
yes.
Had something to do with a cell phone.
Listen, you and Isel and Royal are not. Y'all gonna these little private jokes, y'all.
My bad.
These private public jokes.
Private public jokes, right?
Jokes. But like, if you think about it hard enough, you kind of just get it. Like it's right there.
My brain ain't working that hard today.
It's right there. But no, what I was saying was not. But please, y'all, like, yeah, especially since you know I ain't finna have nobody. I ain't gonna have no main thing. I'm gonna be like in my 80s. Yeah, I ain't gonna have no main. So you know, just give me a group of baddies every 2 weeks. Swap them out. You know.
You said 80?
Yeah, about I think like 80, 90 something.
So the baddies should be how old?
The baddies should be whatever age is appropriate. Like just get some strippers, dog. You don't gotta. I don't care. I'm not finna do anything with them, so I'm just have something to look at.
As long as they look okay. As long as they look good.
Yeah, as long as they look good, you know what I'm saying.
Like dog, if you expect me to get 80-year-old strippers, you're the only one who likes work. Just so you know,
80-year-old strippers in my. But I would say that. Well, I mean, but by that time, but by that time, with the way Botox and everything that people are trying to do to their bodies to keep them young,
that just means they all be plastic.
Everything will be plastic. Because some of these 50-year-old baddies, man, look, dog, say, man.
So you want to present your butt drag at 80?
See what somebody said in the comments. That's because they only got 2 weeks.
Hey, look, everybody can look good in 2 weeks.
Right.
Everybody knows about it.
Hey, look, 2 weeks. For them 2 weeks, look the best you possibly can when you come to my hospital bed. Don't be in there looking like you just got off of work or like life has been hard on you. Come to my hospital room should be decked out. I should have like dog. It should be lit. I should have a DJ in the corner spinning all the greatest hits from my age. You know what I'm saying? From my prime time, making out in the club days. You know what I'm saying? Like he should be.
You can't do nothing. Like Cheryl said, nothing.
I can't. But you know what I can do? I can enjoy the vibes. I can enjoy the presence of all these.
Okay, Mr. Iron Lung, who the hell is your insurance provider? You talking about a whole ass DJ in the hospital? Who is your insurance provider?
Literally, just pay it. Hey, look, when it's time for when y'all get off of work and it's time for y'all to come visit me, and y'all know y'all about to send the baddies, y'all just, you know what I'm saying? Just look, have them in there. Have me a little DJ set up for y'all time period when y'all gonna be there. Tell them to move that little stupid ass couch out the corner. You know, the little one seater that be in the corner for people. Move that out the way and just everybody just kick it inside the room, have fun. You know what I'm saying? And then then y'all can move around. Because I'm gonna go to sleep at some point in time.
Write this all out so that all of these wishes can be carried out at that time. You know,
right? Okay, I was about to say enough of it. The end of date.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of morbid, right?
Oh my bad. I mean, we could. I mean, I'm just saying we could turn it up one time for the one time.
I think he's else should start us off tonight. He wasn't here last week.
Oh, start us off on the what's good. Y'all don't want my opinion on this.
Are we? Oh yes,
y'all don't want my opinion on this. Yes, we. All right, y'all. So, if you don't know, you won't know. I've been using that phrase a lot more lately. It's coming off naturally. Tonight's topic is: are you being dishonest if you haven't shared everything with your partner?
Ooh.
And personally speaking, yes, you are. You are being being dishonest. If this is your person, the one that you said that you was going to be with for the rest of your days, you should share absolutely everything with that person. How you going to say, oh yeah, I want this to be my be all end all, and you're going to hide stuff from them. That don't make no sense. That should be listen, I'm not sharing.
This sounds like a guy who's not married.
Who I'm laid up with for 2 weeks. I'm not sharing everything with somebody who I know for a fact that I'm gonna rotate them out. So if this is gonna be the person I dedicate my life to, spend the rest of my days with, yes, baby.
I don't agree.
Let me know everything about you, and honestly, all that does is just, bro. As time goes by, that just deepens the bond. You get to learning, dog. I'm learning about what pissed you off in the 6th grade that has honestly carried up until now that makes you be annoyed by little things over here. I'm learning about, okay, hey, this is why I do this savings trick. This is what I do to get a little extra bread on the side. I need to know everything about you. You need to know everything about me. That way we can have an even deeper bond. Anything that's below that is trash. If you're not sharing everything with your person, it's trash. Garbage.
Well, call me Oscar, dog. Call me Oscar the Grouch.
Oscar the Grouch is basura. You need to be scared. No, it don't make no sense for you not to.
We're going to go to a break, and we're going to come back, and we're going to finish this. Because Bella's on the roll, as usual.
We're going to the break early today. I wasn't even ready for that.
Going to break early?
Oh, no, because you want to go ham for the next 55 minutes.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Commercial.
Say less.
Welcome to Truly You Spiritual Purpose Events and Coaching, where your journey to discovering your true purpose and embracing your authentic self begins. We offer tailored coaching packages and live virtual events. At Truly You, we focus on 3 key pillars: get into alignment, be strategic, and complete transformation. To unlock your full potential and align your life with your deepest purpose and passions, our holistic approach combines spiritual values with simple strategies to experience a complete transformation. Truly You, empowering women to live authentically and make a positive impact.
Lunar Love by Denise, where everything is handmade in small batches. You can reach me at my Etsy website or at my email address and place your order. I'm also known as Lady D. Thank you.
And we're back.
If you are just joining us, welcome back.
Welcome back.
What we talking about? We talking about
our topic for tonight is, in fact, are you being dishonest if you haven't shared everything with your partner? And I so brazenly said, yes, you are being dishonest if you don't share everything with your partner. From what it is that's in your savings account to who was your first crush back in middle school, all of the stuff, all the minute stuff, all the big stuff. If you're not sharing it, yes, you are being dishonest. You are hiding something, especially because of the fact that all of that could literally just deepen your relationship with your partner. You could learn something that'll trigger something. You could learn more about yourself from those type of conversations. But rather than that, everybody wants to be like, oh, you gotta keep something to yourself. What for what? For what? You're gonna die, right? You might as well have somebody that you could be all the way transparent with and tell them everything.
I'm gonna share with the DJ at your house.
Now let me just say this.
I'm about to say who going
Dishonesty means you're lying about something. That's being dishonest.
Dishonest does not mean just lying.
Not disclosing everything, because to me, it's nearly impossible to disclose everything to your partner. I feel that conversations with my friends are none of my husband's or my man's business, especially if they're private conversations. Listen, they're not. I mean, sometimes, pillow talk, you start talking, but sometimes, I just feel like, my dude probably don't even really want it. He don't care about my friend's business like that. So I don't have to share that stuff with him. My thing is, if he asks me a question and I lie, then that's being dishonest. Mm-hmm. If you ask me a direct question, then I'm going to tell you what you need to know. Yeah. I'm going to give you an answer that's an honest answer. You are not going to be able to disclose every single thing to your partner. And I don't feel like it's being dishonest. It's only dishonest if you're withholding information that is detrimental, a life or death situation, or is going to affect their health.
Okay. All right. I'm so glad that you were able to convey that in a way that makes sense. But I want to be very clear. That is some bullshit. Like, I'm so sorry. But no, my God. Let's think about this. You mean to tell me that you are willing to talk to your girls about your man, all the issues that you have with him, give them your true and honest opinion on your man, but you won't go to the person that you lay your head down with at the end of the day and have that conversation with them? You mean to tell me that the conversation with you and your let's be for real.
I'm not talking about my man to my girls especially in no negative way. If they hear anything, it's all the good shit.
But okay.
So I'm not going to no outside person to talk about my man.
Okay,
I'm gonna talk to him.
Okay, let's take it away from then you being the example, and let's move into.
Okay, you talk about me already. You want to put me out of it now? Okay.
Wow.
Hold on. Matter of fact, let's keep it like that then. Hold on, no. Let's keep it like that. Because I was about to see. Look, I was about to help, but I'm also going to make sure that I get this point across. If in fact you know that you're saying that you're just saying good things about your man to this person, then why couldn't you tell that man that you with those same good things? And if that's the case, then why can't you tell him the bad things in which you tell somebody else about your relationship? That talk that you had with your mom about your dude, why can't he be privy to that knowledge? As a matter of fact, wouldn't you want to be privy to the things in which he's saying about you, so that you know how to better approach, how to be a better woman towards him? Like that does not make sense.
Let me say this.
We're just talking, and the thing is, we're just only hitting on the relational aspect of it. What if we talk about the financial aspect of it? Why are talking about?
I'm taking myself out of it. I'm taking myself out of it. As far as relationships are concerned,
please.
I don't know that women go outside of their relationship to talk about their men.
And that's stupid.
Listen, especially if that man is doing them wrong.
RJ, you gonna say something?
No, I got it.
Especially if they're doing them wrong. Okay. But there should be no reason why anybody outside of your relationship is knowing about the insides of your relationship.
All right, so let Penny chime in. Wait.
No, I was gonna go last. I was gonna let you have a moment, but you know, You know I'll go.
But girl talk is girl talk. It ain't got nothing to do with my man.
Man, girl talk is just. Bro.
All right. Let Penny talk.
Go ahead, Penny.
First of all, let them breathe. All right, let's go ahead and shut this down. First of all, the relationship, one, the way that you communicate determines on your commitment. If you just kicking it, you shouldn't be revealing nothing. You're supposed to be here for 2 weeks. This is the season. You don't need to tell him nothing. You don't need to tell her nothing because you are just something to do. This is a long weekend. So while we discussing secrets, stop it. Because that's how you end up with enemies and people are knowing all your business because you told them too much. So if you're not in a committed relationship, they don't need to know nothing. How about what's for dinner? That's it. If you are married, yes, you should have more honesty. So I'm with you, Ezel, when it's like you want to be able to talk about everything with your partner. But for real, a lot of folks is getting married with people they thought was cute because you got kids, not because you was all unconditionally in love. That's not the case. But being real, most conversations that we have, they are not going to be in front of you. So accept that truth. Most conversations are going to be behind your back because you're not going to be everywhere. So deal with it. That's just real. That doesn't make sense to be mad about something like that. Like, why are you talking about me? Because you're not here. What you mean? That's just a conversation. That does not mean that it's negative. That's just the truth. You're not going to be everywhere. So those conversations are going to be where you're not. But when it comes to honesty, first of all, understand and completely accept that you're not going to know everything about anyone. You can't even remember everything about yourself.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
You are not things. And look, and RG, you understand, especially being in long-term relationships and friendships, there are things that you will reveal over time just because something triggered a memory.
Thank you.
Something, that smell reminded me of something when I was growing up in the country when I was 7. Mm-hmm. You're not going to think about that on Friday night when you just met somebody. Things reveal as time goes on. Never.
And that's
and denial and black, like you forget things. Stuff does not come up unless it's necessary. That's God's doing, period. Things reveal themselves when it's needed and required.
What I'm talking about
the truth is that you have to ask yourself that when it comes up, when that question comes up or whatever, are you going to be honest? Are you going to tell the truth about it? And I tell this to everyone. You have to ask yourself, when it comes up, are you going to be honest about it? And can you be honest about it? Because there are some things you know about your partner, not going to be able to handle it. And that's something that you got to actually evaluate yourself. Are you in an unconditional relationship? And most of us are not. But we stay in denial about it because there are some things your partner going to have a fit about, and it could be small. This takes us back to like a couple weeks ago when we was talking about homeboy who had been cheating. But she cheated one time, he couldn't handle it.
Right.
Everybody can't handle every truth that you have, no matter how old it is, no matter how much it has nothing to do with how they feel about you. Everybody can't handle it. And then you got to reevaluate your relationship. Is this something for the long term or should we let go?
Right.
And that's just the truth. You are not going to know everything.
But what I'm addressing isn't, I'm talking about from in a long-term perspective, which is why I said what I said at the very beginning. My foundation right now is not me and how I operate with my 2-week relationships because, baby, after 168 hours, I don't care. It's over with. You good, I'm good. We got ours. We was happily married for 2 weeks, and that's that. But now, a long-term relationship, when we talk about years and years and years and years, across that time, yes, we should be revealing everything about ourselves and everything. Any time in which you try to hold back and say, no, I'm not going to say that because then you are in fact being dishonest. You are being dishonest about who you are. You are choosing to not reveal to your life partner more about you, which will in fact, like you just said, which really echo what I said earlier, which will in fact make you learn more about yourself. You are cheating yourself. You are cheating the relationship, and it don't make no sense for you to have a different face for you and your friends and a different face for you and your husband, and then a different face for you and your mom. You should be able to, in a relationship, if this is your person and you are standing on this is my person, you should be able to have all of those faces with that person.
So what you're saying is that if you're holding back information, like if you have a thought that you might want to share something with your partner,
but withholding information is this,
and you decide that I'm not going to tell them that.
You should be selective about what you put out there.
Absolutely.
Let me tell you.
Talking about.
Izelle, this is why I say that. One, because everything has its time. RG, you don't sit at your first date talk about your mommy and daddy issues. This ain't the time for that. You know what I'm saying? Everything, and you have to pay attention to people's triggers. People have different triggers where in this moment they cannot hear you. If they get triggered by something from their past or a trauma, they're not even listening. Your words or speaking, you are being honest, but they don't hear anything.
But I think
there are times, especially in long-term relationships, that you have to understand that this ain't the time to talk about that. Depending on your environment, where you are, and is the relationship strong enough for it? So it's not even about being dishonest, but you should be very selective, and you should want to be honest. You should want to be honest with everything, but you do have to be mindful. And like I always say, men and women are different. Men are focused, and you reveal one thing that he can't handle, he's stuck on it for 2 weeks, 2 months. Something old will not get past it. Women think past, present, and future. We think in a realm of variances all the time, so we can handle more truths, and we actually love a little deeper, so we can handle more things. Men
Who says that women love a little deeper?
We question one time.
Women love a little bit deeper.
I asked a question to some guys that I know. Wait, hold on. Listen.
We're not going to make these general statements about men and women and not actually address the root of the. Who says women love a little bit deeper? It's men that are killing themselves behind women. No, it was literally. I saw a post that was actually kind of funny. It said women must have been better back in the gap because of the fact that dudes was literally making entire love songs about them and having 4 other dudes who ain't even hit it singing background vocals. Yo, what are we talking about?
That's not love.
Okay,
emotional, unhealthy attachment to a person. That is not love.
Listen. If you chase behind somebody and doing everything for them and it's not balanced, that's desperation. That's come from a place of love.
Yes, that is not love.
That is different. And you will you can take a survey, ask anybody, as far as from scratch, from day one, you're gonna have more women behind that man's back, not the other way around.
Than man behind that women?
I ain't said there's not none out there, but I'm saying there's gonna be more. There's going to be more women behind that man who has
You're
nothing.
You're a funny guy. You said, you're a funny guy. I'll put that on the board.
This guy a question, right?
We're naturally built different. Think about everything that you even say, even with joking around with 2 weeks. If a woman joked around with a 2-week interval, she a hoe. Period.
Hey, look, and I'm a hoe right along with her. That don't mean that don't change nothing. That don't change nothing. Say, baby, we hoes together. And honestly speaking, in this day and age,
to hold you down for the long run.
Women are built to hold you down for the long run.
For the long run, yes.
Oh wow, that's a little pointed, but right on.
I feel like that's a different generation of women.
I got something I want to say, but go ahead, RG.
Oh yeah, y'all new generation. That's different. That's why I feel bad for everybody.
I just had a question for you.
Hey, don't say new generation now. Hey, look, it's a generation after me. It's a generation after me.
Hey, look,
it's true.
They the ones talking about all men are gay because they like somebody daddy sperm. So yeah, that ain't my generation.
I got a quick question
after us, for real, they're gonna be lost because they're gonna be gray. All right, it's not even black and white no more. Complete gray. It's them. They're all these people, and it's like y'all don't have the truth. Y'all done cut off pieces and made some new ones. That's gonna be a whole
RG, what were you saying?
I just had a quick question for E. No, legit though. So when do you plan on revealing your whole life to someone in 2 weeks, my dog? That's what I'm saying. You have to be there long enough to hear 40 years of shit. I'm just saying, when you have time for that?
Listen.
Between all the hunches and all the moet, when you have time for all this? I just want to know.
Listen, I already told you.
Because you are the multitasker of all time if you can get all that in 2 weeks. I just want to know. I'm
not listen to me, baby. See, y'all think I want a relationship. I don't want nobody. I want to continuously have moving pieces. I don't want nothing. Look at me.
So you're in the Will Chamberlain
place. Because he don't want to have these conversations.
I want to happily look, man. I'm not doing this with y'all. Hold on. I saw myself. Let me tell y'all something.
We don't.
I don't want nothing. No.
His audio went out. What happened?
He muted himself.
What happened to his audio?
He's muted. Unmute yourself.
He going off.
What happened to the audio, dog?
He was going off.
I don't know, but listen, I don't want no full-blown relationship with nobody.
See, it messed up again.
Take him off with the solo.
Stop playing.
That's what happened. That's what happened.
Stop playing.
Listen, guys. I asked about 3 different guys this question. I spoke to this guy, these several guys. I said, if you were in like a 20-year relationship with a woman, y'all were married, you have a family, you have kids, y'all have built a life together. You found out that when she was younger, she was like the pass around. Would that change how you feel about her? Or would you stay with this person? You know, all of those men said it would. And they would not be able to look at her the same after that.
Wait. That she was what? What was
the pass around? The hood hoe.
Oh, she was
yeah.
She was. Don't say it is the buck stop.
But y'all have been rocking. Your relationship has been great. Y'all have a family.
So
y'all have everything, and then you find out
that she was. Like you can't, bro. If I find out that you was getting tossed up, trains ran, and you was just like that, before me. Guess what? I hope it was worth it. Because not me.
So so for you,
what do you want me to do? Hey, we live in a world of double standards. I have my own double standard. I have my own.
I'm glad you said that.
I'm honest with my hypocrisy. I'm honest with my hypocrisy. If we're gonna be forever together forever, like you done made it past 2 weeks. We talk about week month 200. Oh no. Probably no.
You got children. You got a house.
I don't give.
Hey, listen. Dog.
Listen.
You that kind of truth to come from her.
Listen,
though. You don't want to hear about the street.
Them kids, that house, all of it.
That's exactly
down the drain.
Because you wanted to explore. But the
down the drain.
This is why we have to be selective at times with the things that we share.
Look, exactly. You should have lied about that one, dog. You should have lied about that.
You should have told me this before.
Because the truth of the matter is, if you are building a future with somebody, you are moving forward.
Thank you.
Backwards.
Well, then you should have been moving forward out that room when those 5 dudes want to run a train on you.
No,
you should have left. Now look at you. Your past.
No, you have a lot of things. You got to think about it. Yes, you have some people that's out there, they busy, they hoes or whatever. But you have some people that have been traumatized or raped when they were young. There's a lot of things in people's past they don't want to be talking about. That gives them straight up trauma. And you can't bring that up over dinner. And you have to make sure that when you have something that serious, that the person that you with not gonna get up and run.
And sometimes you don't want to bring it up at all because why?
Some stuff just
if I'm 15 years old and if I'm 17 and I got raped and I'm now 50. Why am I talking about that? And I've been healed. I did the work. I done moved forward.
Some stuff is genuinely blacked out, though.
What's the point of me having a conversation with my partner about that?
A survival mechanism will make you black out years.
To better handle you, to better navigate topics like that. We've
been navigating for 20 years.
And that's the thing. I advocate for couples therapy if you are actually going to be with somebody. For the rest of your days, you both need to sit down in front of somebody and literally get all of this. Let's go through our traumas. Let's make a list of what traumatic events that we can easily recall, go through it, and as you talk and I talk and the therapist talks and things get brought back, guess what? We can go ahead and extend that list, feel more comfortable, and say, hey, in this space, I want to provide to you, my partner, in front of this person, that here are other things about me that have hurt me. Dog, it makes no sense for y'all. Oh,
but that's easy to say.
I'm not talking about me and my 2-week relationship self. I'm talking about a person that is in a that says this person's gonna be my person.
Real commitments, and that's the difference. I'm saying, and that's why I say with everybody, if you are not with somebody and you're not there to love them unconditionally, that's the kind of stuff that you have to be honest with yourself. Can I reveal that kind of something that heavy to this person? And if you can't reveal your truths to that person, then you need to reevaluate the relationship.
Agreed.
Should we be married? Should we be committed? Because if you can't do that, that's the truth of your relationship. You have to look at that for what it is. This person can't be my one if they can't handle all of that, and vice versa. If you can't handle that person, then you need to stop calling them your one. You need to work on that, because you want to set yourself up for marriage for a long run to be that serious. But like I said, you literally will forget trauma, years worth of trauma.
And just like you said, you find something out like that and you're out the door. So it's like, how do you
if it happens, look, when your stuff come on, this is for everybody. If something reveals itself and you think your partner can't handle it, reevaluate the relationship. Period.
Well, according to Ezel, he gone. So
and then say bye. Because
you gotta cut
absolutely. Listen,
that is his
I want to be very clear about this too.
If you can't handle that person's truth, then you should be honest and leave. If you can't handle it, you should do that. Don't hold on to that person trying to make it work for yourself. Make it work for them. That's bad. If you know that this person was like, ooh, wow, that was a little too much for me. I think that Ezel's doing great, where it's like, be honest. If you can't handle that,
I agree.
Then you don't love them unconditionally, and you shouldn't hold them hostage either, because you're gonna spend some very, very long, unhappy years trying to make it work or trying to act like you didn't hear that. You know what I'm saying? Like the truth is the truth.
No, I want to chime in first. Let me chime in for 30 seconds. All right. So first of all, shout out to everybody on Instagram. AJ Steele, One Mike, Got Your Six Forever, King Earl. Shout out. And when I was thinking of this subject, I was like, oh man, you got me. I've been leaving the toilet seat up. I did not sign up for no goddamn childhood trauma. You should have been told me that shit. So I took this in a way lighter tone, by the way, just so you know. I was like, goddamn, if you ain't told me that shit, I don't know what the fuck we doing. Because I was like, oh man, you got me. I ate the last Cheetos. Darn, shame on me. I wasn't expecting y'all to go full light.
It's a little deeper than that.
Because the truth is serious. That's a top-notch priority. The truth is top-notch stuff. You can't trust folks, you know what I'm saying, if they're not being honest. So you said the toilet seat. Thanks for being honest about it. Put the seat down.
No, I appreciate that.
No.
Yeah. Oh, you got me. But no, I was not expecting to go here with this subject today. But yeah, you should be sharing the childhood traumas, but it has to be time and place. Like I said, we can't be eating prime rib and you start crying on me. Like, wait a minute. I just want to finish dinner first.
You know what I'm saying? So at least that your guys are moving in the direction of being in a committed relationship, I mean, things should start to reveal themselves. Like,
okay, so give me one more.
Those hard conversations are necessary.
So indulge me. So when did you start having these conversations? That's the question, because we talk about how this triggers people, but how do we get to the point where we're starting to have these conversations?
You need to have these conversations as soon as you start to feel a level of comfortability with that person. Like you can't wait either. I need to know, especially if I'm starting to consider, oh man, you cool as hell. I need to know if you was one of the ones that was getting bent over in the back room, you know what I'm saying? And then when he left, another dude came in and you was giving it up to him too. I want to know that so I can make a comfortable decision for myself.
So you think that every woman that you have met is a virgin?
No, hell no. I know these. Man, look,
practice makes perfect, sir. Practice makes perfect.
So she might not have had a brain ran on him, but she might have had multiple penises up in her.
I mean, of course, every woman.
Though, you know what I'm saying? Most of us just walk around trying to make it work. At least he knows, and I mean, that's one thing I can say. Regardless of how crazy it sounds, whatever Easy will say, at least he can say, "I'm not feeling it. I don't want it." And
yes, I agree.
You know, a lot of times with people that can't be honest, you know what I'm saying? So at least, I mean, thank you for that. You know what I'm saying?
And Penny, you know what? Thank you for saying that. Because a lot of y'all is just lying to yourselves, and y'all are good with lying to yourselves. You don't have the gall. You don't have the cojones to tell. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get
No,
you.
it's not true. I wish everybody
You
had a
don't
teacher
have
on
the
that could
goal
tell me,
to tell that man or to tell that woman, yo,
I like to lie. Like, wear it
I'm
on
not
your
with it.
I ain't
wear it on
lying.
your hat. Like,
But guess what? If when I was 15 years old or 16 years old, I don't feel like those conversations about my sex life is important.
They not that important at 30 and 40 either.
That's true.
No, look.
Like, I'm not sure why I need to be sharing with you. Yeah, okay, I had a threesome. Unless you ask me, I might tell you, but I'm not talking about me.
It was enlightening. It was fun.
I'm not saying me. Okay.
When you're in your 20s, it's interesting. You want to see if somebody's adventurous or too adventurous, right? Or risky behavior. Like, you want to see those kind of patterns. But in your 30s and 40s, that should not be the highlight of your topic. Like, what else you doing with yourself tonight? That's all we talking about? That's it? That's the most interesting thing for you? Next. That shows you a different level of maturity and life goals. Right. Like, for real, that's all. If that is a highlight, then you're already a very limited person. I'm sorry, it's just true.
You got to feel comfortable with the person that you're talking to, because then you start to. I mean, once you feel comfortable, you start to open up anyway.
Yep. Yeah. Shout out to Cheryl. I know that Williams. She just said the same thing.
I know that to be true. If you feel comfortable with the person that you are engaging with, and you'll start to reveal things anyway, because you're comfortable enough to share. I think when you get, but I just don't feel like it's dishonest if you don't.
No, when it comes to answer a question, you should be honest.
Now, a question being asked, you need to answer.
People that walk around with their emotions and their business on their sleeve, like they come, they meet you. Hi, my name is this, and I've been traumatized, and I've done this, and I was a hoe back in the day. That's too much all at once. Like, come on.
I'm like, all right, you know what?
Your latte first before you tell me anything. Like, your latte.
You know what I'm saying?
Some people that are honest. They consider themselves keeping it real. They consider themselves being honest, and they just talk too much. Like, all of that happens to be up front. Everybody don't need to know your history. Everybody don't deserve to know.
Shut your damn mouth.
Like, everybody does not need to hear everything about you, especially when you're not serious about it. It's like I said, what we talking about? You're not about to be here that long.
Right.
I'm just saying. Everything don't need to be said on the first date. Like, what? Right. If a dude starts pouring his heart out to me on the first day, I'm running.
Because I'm sitting here like,
that's that emotional attachment that I have a ninja trying to slit your throat. Like,
you need to be heard. You are desperate. You need love. You need somebody else.
Like, okay, I'm sorry that you were abandoned.
And this is when Shell gets an Uber. She's like, I
want to say this too. I want to say this because this was something that I learned in my first marriage, because this was my second one. But I definitely learned from the first one. When I was younger, I thought that when you got into a relationship, you're supposed to share everything and you're supposed to be on the same page because now you're one. That is false. It's completely false. You will always and forever be two different people on two different life journeys with two different goals and things on a different time scale. You learn different. There's things that you want differently, and you won't be able to always blend both of them, not at the same time and simultaneously. There are things that you have to strategically sit on if you want it to work and develop. When you reveal things too early, it will dismantle every goal that you have. When you reveal it too soon, man or woman, there are things there are dreams that are for you. That's why you see them.
We talked about this low key. Remember the guy said he told his woman that he had sex with dudes, and she was like, "I'm good," right before the marriage.
Well, yeah, you kind of think that's something I want to know.
Yeah, I mean that's a little risky.
That's a little upfront, bro. If you having sex with men,
that just honestly lended to my entire point right there. You mean to tell me that you want to wait until you in the marriage for him to tell you that this dude was fucking dudes before he got with you? My bad.
You probably should.
No.
Sorry. No, but apologize to me. This is no reason why you should wait. This is no reason why you wait.
He's like he said,
to the people, to the viewers.
No, trying to get better.
If you can't have an openly honest conversation with these deeper truths, then you have no business getting married.
Well,
to
my
that
thing is,
person.
you know,
I agree.
the wedding
I
cake is
agree.
already cut.
Time.
To
If you
tell
can't
But
do
when
that,
do we reveal our deeper truths? If y'all saying now that the first date, I'm over here saying, bro, like when you start to feel the wall come down and you getting comfortable for real with this person, I believe that you gotta. That's when it should be happening. But
don't wait till your wedding day, please.
don't wait till you know what I'm
Don't
saying.
wait till your wedding day.
But that's what I'm saying. Like when we talked about the 20-year thing, you're 20 years in, and then you just happen to maybe I don't know how you found out, but you found out about her or him, and they was the hood hoe or whatever the case may be, and you're 20 years in. Now you see that.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving you.
Now look,
How do you?
I can
Okay.
Michelle.
I'm leaving you. I want to be very clear. If I find out something that about your past that like puts a very dark stamp on who you are in my mind, I am leaving you.
But
Michelle,
I have a question. But is that now, though? Are they that person now? No.
Michelle, I want to add to your story because I've seen this situation before. And usually I'm telling you, it came from something bad where most people who have been either raped or sodomized as a child, they turn promiscuous. It is defense mechanism, okay? It turns into where you've had a bad sexual experience, you try to control it. That's why you end up with most strippers and people that are promiscuous because they're trying to control the situation that traumatized them when they did not have no control. So you can have somebody who ends up being a freak or just really really out there in the streets because they are coping with something. Now let's say 20 years later they've gotten through it, they've gotten past it, they pushed it back into their mind, they are a regular person, they're loving, they're trusting, and they got past it.
All that.
Then the truth reveals itself, or a homie from back in the day shows up talking to you. She has built a family with you, she loves you, you trust her, and y'all never had any issues.
And she's not that person anymore.
I want to tell you that maybe her father had sex with her when she was 3. Maybe she don't want to talk about that because she got past it. You don't know why she was a freak, because I'm telling you, everything stems from something. It came from something. But for her, maybe she wanted to tell you earlier, but maybe she really just did not want that part out because she worked so hard to be this person in front of you today. And for a man too, they work really hard to be this person in front of you. And that would just shatter everything.Maybe there's parts of it they haven't dealt with. Maybe
there's a reason why, because she knows that maybe you're going to leave.
You know what I'm saying?
Because of other conversations.
There are dark places in people's lives. I work with them all the time. There are dark places in people's lives that revealing it involves people that are close. Like, let's say, like I said, people's parents that done stuff to them. But if they stood up to you, they haven't even stood up to themselves for the parent that was involved that did it to them. They've been trying to love that person who hurt them, from family members and things of that nature. That's why I say with that unconditional love, most of us don't have it. But I'm telling you, there are some very, very, very dark places in most of the people around us.
Indeed.
Yeah.
It's so
you don't
true.
love them that strong, let them go. And if he or she don't love you that strong, let them go.
That's not unconditional at all. If you out, deuces. Oh, what? You was out? I'm out. That's kind of foul.
There are just
who says that the love inside of a working relationship has to be unconditional? I mean, I got boundaries and standards about myself.
That has nothing to do
with and the thing is, a lot of people are mistaking unconditional love for unconditional tolerance. I'm not tolerating your past. I'm not tolerating your trauma.
But we're not talking about tolerating anything.
With me as a person and we will get over it together. Or if you want to just wallow in your past, stay in your past then.
But that's not what they're doing now. Because unconditional love means that you're gonna love them through whatever. But my thing is,
I'm not giving up. Well, let me be very clear. I'm not giving up.
I'm not saying someone mistreating you. I'm not saying you're gonna love somebody.
Do not come from a place of unconditional love.
That's true. We don't.
That is God's love. Okay, and if you don't understand who God is in your life, then you do not understand how unconditional love works, because unconditional love actually deals with forgiveness too. Forgiveness for yourself and whatever that situation is. Forgiveness of the person who hurt you. And most of us do not know how to do that. Most of us do not know how to be honest with what that situation did to you, or what you had to do to get out of it and to get through. I'm telling you, there's so many just really dark places that people don't want to go to. That's why you think social media is so popular, because denial is very, very strong. People want to feel good. They just want to think of something fun. They are not dealing with their truths. Almost every
unconditional love is
not dealing with their real self. They think about their face and their facade, or what they're putting on for their job, for the person in a relationship, for the people that you want to be, especially social media. Everybody on here pretending to be something, but you want to have a real relationship, you want to have real love. Most of us are not being real. That's just the truth of it. That's why these relationships don't work. That's why you don't have people getting married for the long run. Because folks just want to.
So love is everybody loves with conditions, is what you're saying? Everyone loves with conditions.
Everybody got conditions. Wow. I bet you that. I bet you stop loving. I bet you stop loving that man if he tell you he used to deal with other dudes. He used to put it down on other dudes. Not if we stop loving that man after that.
Not if we was already in it.
Look at me.
Not if we was already in it. I'm not gonna stop loving you because
lie to me right now and tell me that you would not stop loving your
husband. I would not stop loving
one day.
My dude.
He was used to deal with other dudes, and then that he still had feelings about wanting to go back to do it.
You know what?
Wait. What? You said he wanted to do what?
He said
he felt like he wanted. See, look. Now you agree with me. That's a deal breaker. Damn right, it's a deal breaker.
No,
everybody got conditions, man. I'm not finna. Let me tell you something.
There's a lot of women now, especially with this generation going forward, where you can tell them, a man can tell them that they've been sleeping with men and they still stay. There's a lot of
I want to be very clear. I don't want no woman that will stay with a dude after he told you that he slept with other dudes. You tell me that, I'm gonna leave you too, because I got standards. And
there's a lot of people who don't want to be by themselves, and there's a lot of married women that are married to gay men just so they can have a man, just so they can be in a relationship.
We're dealing with someone else. I'm talking about if we're already in a relationship, we solid.
I'm telling you this. If I'm already in a relationship with a woman and that woman tells me I stayed with a man because I loved him so much, even after he told me that he used to deal with men, I'm leaving that woman because you ain't got no standards about yourself and I got some about me. And mine say that you're not up to mine. You're not up to par for me.
Y'all can't be mad.
Wow, bro. That's amazing.
He
has standards and morals and boundaries. And for real, we all should have them.
But here's a question. Would it bother you if she slept with another woman?
Absolutely not. That's what I want in my relationship.
Risky behavior.
That's part of the course of my relationship.
Michelle,
but that is a wife.
This is a full-blown argument. This is so good.
Everybody should have some type of moral code and boundary for that. You know what I'm saying? When somebody shows you that they don't care with their heart, that they just out there, just really being reckless, that's scary because that comes back to you. And we're not even thinking about the health.
It does. But we're talking about a person's past.
But
are you going to hold their past against them? 20 years.
Yes.
I would think how you reveal how you reveal your past. Like
yes. I will hold your past against you. Just like you would hold that man's past against him, I will do the same. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm not here to sugarcoat nothing. I'm not here to lie to myself. I'm gonna be absolutely 100 with y'all. Go watch the disclaimer at the front. I'm gonna be absolutely 100 with y'all and tell you what it is. I will hold your past against you. If I did some crazy stuff in my past, you would hold it against me. So guess what? We're gonna play the holding game.
I'm just not. If your past affects your future and your present, then yes. If your past is your past and you're far removed from it, then no, I'm not.
I think that what Ezel talking about is perfect. Where it's like if you don't want to deal with it, don't. There's too many people counting unhappy years. Let it go. If you
but he's letting it be known that chick, if you got a past that don't align with what his standards are, don't even try it.
But you have some people, when you think about what age group he's in, you got some people that wasn't that long ago, for real. Like, let's be honest. You was in
You're right. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this was just Tuesday.
2 years ago. Your past wasn't long ago. For me, I'm talking 20 years. That's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, no.
How old you are?
5 years ago, then, I don't know.
Thank you. I'm about to say. Look, I'm still in my early 30s.
Everybody has a past, and the past is not always pretty. So if that's the case, nobody should be in a damn relationship.
Ooh, I got a great question. I got a great question. So what happens when your future wife finds out you've been on a 2-week plan for 40 years?
Oh.
I wait.
Listen, if she leaves, it wasn't meant for me. That's all that is. It's just not meant for me. And then all that does is just opens up.
So you're telling me to hide your belt and shoelaces. Got it. Okay.
Oh my God.
Fine.
Look,
people with past that weren't so pretty usually end up together.
Yeah, absolutely.
But see, some people, when you ask, that's why questions are good. Taking your time is good, and questions are good. Because if somebody shows you that they have a reckless past, chances are, if you look in their present life, they're still reckless. And that's just the truth. If you see patterns,
man. I can't agree with that at all. I know some people that have some real reckless past, but they are very responsible.
That's me. I agree with you. I don't know about that.
They were forced to learn from their past and apply those lessons on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, I can understand.
And as well as in their children, that's a real
although what is saying is true.
But that's what people, if they tell you something scary and you can see that they've learned from it, that's when you don't necessarily get up, because this is someone who has life that has taught.
That's what I'm saying. If you learn from it,
they deserve that second chance. You know what I'm saying? They deserve to be respected.
Yeah, they do. But not with me.
But
though.
you can look at a person's life.
No,
you can look at a person's life and see if they've learned from their past or not. To be honest.
Okay, like I said,
you can look.
This last Tuesday, you ain't learned.
Right? No, I'm just saying a person's conversation is going to tell you a lot. Like if you still I've encountered exes and we've been broken up 10, 15 years and they still talking the same way.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, wow, what the hell?
Yeah. No, it don't make sense.
I'm glad you didn't stay and deal with it. Nobody
never. Like if you're an ex, you're an ex. I have never doubled back ever.
Yeah, no, it's good.
I've never.
Like I said, but everybody grows differently. We learn differently, and things come back to the surface at different times. So it's like when you in it for the long run, either you have to be patient through that person's process. But if you can't, just be honest, because I think that's the best part. Because sometimes it'd be too much. It'd be TMI. You'd be like, oh wow. You know, most of us, you do not know if you can handle the situation until after you get into it. Then it's like, oh, you know what? I thought I was going to do a little differently, and this isn't working.
And to be a person that runs away and shies away from questions is a problem. Like if a person doesn't like to answer questions, that's a red flag for me. If I ask you a question, you can't answer the question, you going to hem and haw, and you feel you uncomfortable. I'm looking at you a little sideways.
But what if they're not ready to answer the question though?
If I'm asking the question, that means they didn't answer it.
Right.
It's only the worst day of my life. I'm sorry, I just going to blurt it out like, yes, that was the worst day of my life. Pass the salt. Like, dog, can we work through this shit?
RG he's just not deep. He's just like, what? We just gonna ride it out. Everything is cool. I don't want to know about all that deep shit you talking about.
But not right now. How about
that's like into where I would say that's
it's gradual. We ease into this shit. You know,
that's why I say like
it should happen from day one.
Men and women, we are built different, because a woman, she don't mind like just talking forever about everything. Like we just don't mind getting into them type of details and sharing them kind of details. And men are usually more focused. They don't want to be speaking for 8 hours. A woman can talk on the phone for 8 hours with her girlfriends. A man ain't trying to be doing that for 8 hours.
I love a man that talks.
I don't know, man. I can't lie to you. Like back in the gap, like I mean, I could hold a conversation for hours on end. But the thing is, it was if I was interested in you. You know what I mean? Like that's the biggest thing. Like if I'm like in our 2 week relationships now, I'd be like, oh, we could be on the phone for a couple hours. You know what I'm saying? But like now, I mean,
2 week relationship.
2 weeks. You burning daylight, son. You only got an hour and a half per day. You burning daylight, son.
He said, for me, for me, a man that doesn't
and then I'm West Guard. Then I got my kid with me.
Longer than a hey, how you doing or what you doing? We can go.
Oh no, like don't get me wrong. Like I know some deep stuff about some people, but you know,
in one day, full of hours.
Famous people. I can't.
See, the brother said Thomas said he had a reckless 20s, but when he gave his life to Christ, that changed. He's not who he used to be. Absolutely.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. You can change who you were, but you can tell if a person has changed, to be honest.
Look, just being honest when it comes
I
up.
feel you. I feel
be
you,
honest.
Cheryl.
You can't choke somebody with a whole bunch of information all at one time. Everybody cannot handle it. But if you are willing and if you
Is
are
that what the
honest and
cucumber's
that
name
person
was?
is willing
Information?
and they want to be honest,
So you
then
gotta
you
get
can.
hydrated, sir.
It just takes time. It
Y'all
takes
don't
time.
stop.
Like, I mean,
Y'all
what,
been-
me and my husband, we've known each
You're
other
supposed to
over
drink it.
20
You're supposed to
years,
eat it.
and we are
Oh.
still talking. What?
Penny, I'm sorry. We into it. I'm sorry. We love you. We love you. I'm so sorry. But that was funny as hell.
You know what? I didn't. It's them, Penny. It is them.
Oh,
It's them.
no,
Y'all
you be
the
jumping
worst.
in too.
Hey, he's still working with me. I ain't say I was healed at
I'm
all.
sorry. I'm sorry. Penny, the Lord is still working on
I
it.
did not see.
The
Y'all
Lord
took it and ran with it.
But
Y'all
that
took it and ran with it.
but
Was referring to a cucumber. I don't know what y'all was talking about.
Call back to earlier in the show. Remember, that's how you get hydrated.
Great, it was great.
Just,
It was great.
We're the 7-year-olds. Don't mind us.
Just clip that part.
God.
Put it in and upload
See,
that.
these are my,
Anyway, what's our topic for next week?
Yeah. Next week. What we got?
Jeez, okay.
I got my paper, y'all.
Okay.
I got it. Are you unhappy? And how do you express this to your mate?
Let me tell you, I'm happy as
Oh, I
hell.
like that one.
And I like that one. I like that one.
Look, that's one about honesty. You telling the truth or not?
Another one about honesty.
You telling
Absolutely.
the truth or not?
Oh
Well, this
man,
has been a really, really good conversation. You know, I'm talking to y'all. Y'all, this is so bomb.
sincerely.
I
I
And
want
if
to
y'all liking what you're seeing, consider donating to the show on PayPal at RGainsII.
Okay, it was
All the
smooth.
proceeds go to operating costs of this network.
Yep.
Indeed.
And real fast,
Front.
I want to I want to give a big shout out to Penny and Michelle. You know, it's Women's History Month, and we just wanted to pay homage to you guys for for all the work that y'all do on the podcast. We love y'all, we respect y'all, we honor y'all and y'all opinions and everything, and all the energy that you guys bring to each and every show. So we just want to just love on y'all through our words and just
thank you. Oh, Isel,
thank you, Isel and Royal. And look, we're gonna make sure we
thank you, Isel and Royal.
We're gonna make sure we lift them up because look, the brothers, y'all
they
doing
need it. They need it. They need it for sure.
Y'all need to be not just supported, but y'all need to be praised. And thank you for that. But we're gonna make sure we keep y'all up. We're gonna keep y'all afloat because y'all need that. Like we need more.
Yeah, because we know that it's hard for y'all out here, for men out here. I mean, it's Women's Month, but we need to support y'all too. So at the end of the day, we gonna love on each other.
We appreciate y'all.
We appreciate y'all for sure.
I had 8 jokes, but I'm just gonna let them go by. That was a serious moment.
You know what?
All right, who gonna do the outro first?
We gonna do that. Listen, guys.
So
y'all make sure y'all like and share on our YouTube channel at the United Front. Make sure y'all go like and share on our platform on YouTube, and make sure you come back here next Wednesday. We appreciate y'all. Thank everybody for joining us each and every week. And if you're new here, welcome again. As I said earlier, and I am Michelle with 1 L. You can follow me on Instagram at Michelle_with_ELL. Go follow me.
Wow, how do I follow from that great intro? Hey, this is RG. Man, you guys doing amazing stuff. Catch me on Instagram under RGainsII. We always ask you walk into our DMs, don't slide, because we're here to entertain and inform you, and we will block your ass. So please, other than that, if you like what you like, please feel free to donate to our show, and we're here for you. Thank you very much. Penny, your turn.
I am Penny Owens. It's truly you. And you know what? This time I'm going to let you guys know about the website. So www.truly-u.org and check it out for some spiritual purpose helps. Find out what your purpose is, what your point. It's for women only, so sorry, men. But we can still encourage you. And spiritual purpose on Facebook. And Instagram, I'm still learning how to use that. Y'all gonna have to help me, guys. Like for real, because y'all big on Instagram. I don't know how to use it. But yeah, that's
we're gonna help you. Don't worry, Penny. We got you.
That's what you can find. And next.
What's good, great people? I am Easy. You're coming over here on the United Front. Man, this has been an amazing show. Definitely check me out at __ on Mondays and Tuesdays. I am doing interviews on my personal channel, and coming back up on Thursdays, I will in fact be doing them over at Texas Creek Picnic. Let's see, you will see me here each and every Wednesday. And yeah, man, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Shout out to everybody on that's over on Twitter. Didn't know that I had that.
Nice.
Instagram.
Shout out to the Twitter people.
I was like, oh, okay.
On the Instagram side.
But yeah,
shout out AJ Steele.
Everybody, make sure y'all share. Tell us what y'all comment on this. What your favorite part was. What did you hate that I said? What you liked that I said?
You already know. Write a book. They're gonna write a whole book.
Tell a friend. Yeah, hey, and Miss Williams, I seen that comment. We gonna talk. That was mean. I've never said anything mean to you that hurt. But anyway, peace, love, positivity.
We got the moon fans over there, huh? The moon fans.
Yes.
I was like, but peace, love, positivity, and thank y'all again so much for tuning in. And make sure y'all go run that disclaimer back at the front. And yeah.
And if you haven't, go make sure you catch the replay. So go watch it and tell us what you liked about it.
Love you guys.
Love y'all.
Call it back.
Please. Gang!